a very long time.
Seasons, yeah.
At least 2 seasons, I feel like. Might be wrong on that, but laning Gwyn, some sustain, not a lot of damage though, and the wave clear is kind of subpar. Roger coming in finally later in, but that's the Angela that can be comboed in with the Lapu, with the Baxia, with the Roger. It's not bad. It's the Angelo as well, notorious in the hands of Beloyski.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of options and tools that GEEK can utilize with this Angela pick. It's a signature as well for Beloy. And now ONIC are stuck in a position. But they go for a Fanny.
What? Wait, it's Fredrin XP. Oh, no. I mean, they did use it as a flex, but I hate Fredrin XP. Gee.
From Kyrie, the last of this series, the conclusion to this series. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Land of Dawn for the last game between GEEK and ONIC.
All right, looking at the emblems, it's gonna be Impure Rage on Beloyski, so no focusing mark. He won't be trying to set up for pickoffs. He wants to have the extra bit of damage, the extra bit of mana regeneration. He's in danger though, whoa.
Yeah, so much damage early on. I don't think Beloy can actually take this trade, man. Oh, Beloy's got to be careful. Wow, this man is so... the calculations, crisp clean. He knows that he doesn't need to burn that flicker. But yeah, I'm conflicted, man. I hate the Fredrin XP, but I love Kyrie's Fanny. So, what do you think? What do you guys think?
Seeing it before, it doesn't feel like Fredrin EXP has that much value. In a way, it's almost like it's picked not for you to make your own plays, but for you to shut down your opponent's plays, just because you have a lot more mobility and crowd control that you can use to really throw a wrench in your laner, your opposite laner's hand. So maybe they're trying to use it to try and shut down Luke's offense, which is a novel idea. I don't know if it will work that well though. We're just theorizing here.
And if we're talking about theorizing, essentially, if we take a look at the composition to answer your question, there isn't particularly any lockdown per se for the Fanny. Sure, there is Luke, and he was still able to pin down the Lancelot, but granted, there were a lot more things that GEEK could have utilized, like the Terrify and so forth. There was also the Way of Dragon if they wanted to go for it. But in this particular matchup, who would they utilize to do the same approach, the CC, it's not, they don't have something like the Kajo or the Franco with the suppress.
It has to be maybe the Angela later on, but it is going to come out a lot slower. So maybe Ray with the Shield Unity, but now, whoa, look at that.
Kyrie on the turtle finds it. That's a good Vital Requiem onto Ray, and now they disengage completely. First objective actually goes to the Fanny, and still goes for the purple buff. He actually did that without purple buff.
It's very surprising, actually. But maybe it's the Gwyn threat, right? There's a reason why Guinevere was just so oppressive, so good back then. The range of the spatial migration has been reduced, by the way. So it's not the same kind of Gwyn. But 3 debut picks for ONIC right here. They're just going all out, by the way, today. There's just a lot of different heroes we haven't seen just picked up by ONIC.
Yeah, just instantly, week number 5, we get so many debut picks from ONIC, and this is a height of Strat again, right? But not really sure if it's going to work out. It didn't work out in game number 2 for them. So there is still a possibility that this also does not achieve the results that they're expecting. But Sans goes in for a diversion play.
Uh-oh. Luke, once he's in range. Oh, there you go. Spatial migration, Valorant, everything in the kitchen sink. The whole kitchen.
The whole kitchen, but there's a mirror play on top.
Same thing happening up top, but CW dodges the initial shield. Unity has a battle mirror image to pop in back again, but he gets immobilized. He does pop it back. CW weak side, the mythical creature, but also a boy Novaria, another mythical creature.
You thought that he would get out, but a boy's like, no, not happening. You're going to be taken down, so the mirror play does come to fruition here for GEEK.
That's a lot of time bought though. Kyrie, late to the party. But ONIC, they're doing a good job controlling here. You will think that the Baxia will be the one rolling around, just bullying everyone. But the fact that the Lo Yi is in the picture, I think it's making GEEK second think whenever they're rotating around. Like, hey, we haven't seen Sans in a while. Where is he? We want to know, right? Kita kepo.
Kita kepo.
Sorry.
We are curious in Indonesian. Essentially, it's also a little bit more difficult because Beloyski is on an Angela that isn't necessarily as great to check up on bushes because Keyboy's on the Guinevere. It's a lot more easy to get picked off. But I guess they do have a boy to do that, but the scouting isn't the same.
Look at that. Lay earlier from the Frederick turns out to be an invade setup for Kyrie. Actually goes for the orange buff, takes it away, and still on time to go for a turtle here. Lutpi also dealing a whole lot of damage with this XP Fred. Sans could flicker out, but now it's another flicker as well. Wow, the peel from Keyboy with that spatial migration and the Valor Requiem to stop him here. Hard guard already used up. Keyboy gonna find the kill on Luke, and again, GEEK fam have not gone for the turtle. It's still only now being started up. ONIC can actually go for this fight. Lutpi is trying his best to delay it. Kyrie's walking again, and it's going to be Ray who wins it out this time. Lutpi very low, walking back. Keyboy. Oh, Chidera. Oh, he pops the spatial migration. I think he thought he had a flicker. CW with Blazing Duet now. The Chidera, not enough damage to take him down. Not just yet. As an Astral Echo. To lock him down just a bit. Lutpi went in, flickers backwards, and now it's Kyrie to go for the execute. Misses one cable and will not be able to go for more. Luke, though, as the bravest fighter, jumps onto Sans. Has a stun. Cancelled out. Not cancelled this time. Now it's Sans who's going to get obliterated up top.
Wow. It looked like ONIC was just winning it out, but GEEK just kept coming back with more and more people. Like, they're doubling down. Like, this has to work, man. We have to come out on top here. And just kept bringing more and more people until they actually come out on top. Overall, though, ONIC still holds a bit of the lead. And I think the real carry here, the real damage dealer that GEEK needs to be aware of is Sans. It seems like without Sans in the picture, CW needs a bit more items. And Kyrie as well, he's a lot squishier, right? So he is easily zoned out away. But with the BOD, maybe now he'll try and find ways to get to Beloyski and Aboy, delete them before they can even make a difference.
He's committing onto the damage build. The side lanes gotta start being careful, I suppose. A 1k gold lead now for ONIC.
So the Roger this game, Chadera actually goes for QC. And CW also goes for QC over the Brave Smite last game that Chadera went for, and over the Weakness Finder that CW went for on the Roger.
CW have a lot more ways to really kite back away, but still, it's a lot of damage. Ray now makes the play go in.
Good cancel on the spatial migration, but he gets it back in time. He goes for it.
Oh, Kyrie?
Ooh. Interesting play from Kyrie.
Whoa!
Oh my god, one more shot! Kyrie, you are taking a gamble, man. Oh my god. He gambled on his skills. And I don't know if it paid off. Not just yet. GEEK fam. Now the shield immediately back again. That's a spatial migration into Val Requiem.
Oh.
2 members knocked up, but Lutpi is so low. Chidera goes for the damage, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, and the Braze is right at the bait! And Kyrie wins it out. CW also distracting. How did ONIC come out on top in that fight?
They're coming back.
GEEK fam overextend to try and secure the kill on Lutpi. How did he survive, man? Keyboy goes back in.
Again with the Val Requiem. Kyrie 2 levels ahead. Will take it easily this time. And now Luke, bravest fighter. We've seen him do crazy things before. He's doing it again. Keyboy flickering out. Luke, no bravest fighter to play for, but still an Angela behind him to support him. Wow, ONIC.
That's an Angela with the flask of the Oasis. But even so, the fight was so chaotic. Somehow, some way, ONIC find a way to come out on top. Beloyski! Demolished!
Yeah.
Kyrie flexes the cables, man. 4 and 0.
Kyrie sees the opportunity and he goes for it. Initially, we thought that play 1v4 into the bush. I mean, he's a risk taker. He risked on the Boxia before, but he risks here with the fan. He was able to bait a few resources, and then they were able to get a benefit out of it. Is that the new game plan?
I mean, if it is working very well. By the way, get 1 penny for Mirko because it's a corrosion site built up by Chadera.
Keyboy again. That's a lockdown on the Chidera with the Val Requiem and CW and Slikai! And the back fights a boy! And ONIC again, off of a distraction from the team, gets a kill through Kyrie in the other side.
It's almost like ONIC's specialty, man. The fact that they are still in a team fight together, but there's so many things happening. They're overloading GEEK fam, a team that's so used to going with a linear team fighting style. When they have to fight off one big ultimate, they always do well, but now they're struggling. Even Beloyski seems lost on who the heck is he supposed to put the hard guard on?
Yeah, the scatter, the brain scatter coming through now because ONIC making it so chaotic. They're going to be able to get a turret down in the bottom side, so that's another objective secured by ONIC. Kyrie has been having a great time actually, previously 4-0-0, now 5-0-0. Absolutely no one has been able to shut this man down. Is this a time?
Whoa.
Nope.
He's drawing like zigzags in the land of Dawn with those cables, man. That is unreal. And while they're dealing with Kyrie, by the way, CW is just power farming, and he has so much more security. Like you mentioned, Mirko, the Quantum Charge, more sustain, more movement speed, but even the sprint allows him to outmaneuver even Ray technically. He has a better chance of escaping from the shield unity with that sprint.
I mean, I said this earlier, I think in the first match, if I had $1 for every single Roger build, like,
Is that penny?
I'd probably, yeah, but whatever. Man, I'm adding it up because 7 pennies can't get me anything. $7 gets me something at least, you know? But yeah, it happens there's 7 technical options for the Roger. He's going for attack speed, corrosion, DHS.
Definitely not the build we have seen. Oh, Kyrie!
Oh my, dude.
Uh-oh.
He's gambling onto this and he's gonna be able to escape
Kyrie!
Oh, not this time. It's Ray who finds the kill and now a hard guard. The high risk, high reward play from Kyrie has gone down. This is the high risk. Keyboy, spatial migration defensively, a stun, only connecting on the CW. There's Loot P is still tanking in front. Good dodge from CW, the battle mirror image now as Keyboy looks for another set. But he will not be able to find it, not just now. Again for both teams resetting. GEEK fam go back into the mid lane.
8 seconds left for Kyrie to respawn to the land of Dawn. ONIC have done a really good time, great time at resetting, distracting, as well as buying some time. But Ray's going to be able to get that blue away from Kyrie.
He's low though, still trying to escape now. Cutthroat finds it, the kill for the purple. And oh my, CW doing a whole lot of damage. The 3-item power spikes for him. No purple buff on Kyrie though. They've given the purple buff GEEK side to Chadera.
Interesting choice. But now Kyrie is just content to just split push, take a turret right here. And even when the Lord is standing, we're seeing this becoming a recurring pattern. Teams are just starting to ignore it to try and go for something that's a bit more substantial, something that's less risky than a full-on Lord contest. ONIC, off the back of just insane backline damage, has been able to stop the Lord take. Keyboy!
Violet Requiem, Sans even with the flicker, not enough to burst him down, and now it's Luke. Cancelled out by Luke P though. The Rainbow Spider still onto the back with the Astral Echo, but the Blazing Duet gets used up. Oh, the stun from Luke! One more shot should be enough, but CW gets out, and Kai comes in with the execute. 1-4-0, it ends that trade.
That was such a good knock-up at the end as well from Keyboy to deny that aggression coming through from GEEK if they wanted to go in for a re-engage, which they would happily have gone for. And now they're just changing their focus. They're centralizing on the Lord. Kyrie's gonna go in for a steal.
No purple buff, but he is 3 levels ahead. Ray goes in, and it's Kai! And in the back is a diversion. Ray, shield unity, now onto Sans, and he is all alone. Kyrie with no purple buff picks up a killing spree.
Don't doubt, never doubt. Kyrie back on the Assassins. GEEK fam paying the price for it right now, and with the Lord, they have all the control they need, taking down the turrets one by one. GEEK fam, they're just not finding ways to really punish ONIC as reliably as they really need to, man. Kyrie especially is getting away with so much.
He has a 10k gold lead. If we take a look at the player's gold by UBS Gold, he is rich. He's fed. He's ballin'.
He's living large in the land of Dawn. Look at the damage though. Sans on the low Yi. When the fights go like this, when he is untouched and just spamming out spells in the back, that's just way too much damage.
Spatial migration and a flicker. Violet Requiem. Don't think he meant to do that. Tier 2 taken down. Up top, very low base turret 2. And for GEEK, they might actually lose out on this turret. They are able to clear it out just in time. Super low turret in the bottom lane and up top.
That was a flashy play by Keyboy, by the way. A flicker was used there as well, and I'm still struggling to figure out where exactly did he flicker. Might be during the first spatial migration, and he just dashed out. But that's the level of threat that he can really bring to the table. Any kind of move he makes, GEEK fam needs to think twice about.
T-Boy, spatial migration only landing onto one right now as Luke does the same thing to Road's back line. Kyrie in 1v1 gets Shadera down and escapes. Luke beat him into it all. Now on Razor's Rat, Luke finds a stun but will fall to the Blazing Duet. CW also traded back here with Sans getting a kill back as well. Spatial migration into the Vile Rip into Sans with a double kill. Beloy, he's only just an Angela and a diversion. Where is it heading? What the Hey, Sans, not like that, brother. Not now.
But this is a 4-0 trade. Beloyski, the little girl on Angela. That's the only one who can defend left standing. There's a wave in the mid side. Can he do it?
No, he cannot. Good awareness by ONIC to wait for the mini waves to disperse before going for the end. 2-1. ONIC secure a hard-fought victory.
Another one in ONIC's pocket. And unfortunately, GEEK cannot utilize their tile here. Kingslayer, like number one.